The city woke beneath the golden morning sun, but the calm was deceptive. Lucien Cross entered Cross Tower, his steps measured, his gaze steady. Every report from overnight had been anticipated, every whisper of disruption accounted for. Damien Voss had thrown everything at him, but tonight's moves would prove decisive. Adrian approached, a hint of tension in his posture. They're making one last push. Damien is orchestrating a final attempt to corner you. Market manipulation, media pressure, and personal attacks combined. He believes this is his moment. Lucien's fingers brushed the black onyx crescent earring dangling from his left ear. The faint glimmer caught the morning sun. Every attempt he has made has been a test. This one will be no different. Preparation and foresight are stronger than chaos and aggression. Let him act. Across the city, Vivian Hale watched news feeds with a tight expression. Each headline praised Lucien's precision, each press briefing emphasized his composure, and every ally he had worked with remained steadfast. For the first time, a pang of unease pierced her pride. She clenched her fists. "He can't! He shouldn't! Survive all of this," she whispered. Yet even as she said it, the first hints of regret began to surface. The man she had dismissed, demeaned, and betrayed had proven her wrong at every turn. In Voss Tower, Damien slammed his hand against the table. "He's untouchable. Every move we make is countered before it lands. If this doesn't break him, I don't know what will." Lucien, however, had already acted. Every partner Damien attempted to sway had been reassured personally. Every piece of disinformation circulating in the press had been addressed with calm transparency. Lucien's strategy was not reaction, it was orchestration. Every move by the opposition was anticipated and neutralized. By mid-afternoon, Damien's network of pressure began to crumble. Financial partners returned, press rumors were retracted, and the market had shifted back towards stability under Lucien's guidance. Adrian, standing beside him, allowed a small smile. It's over. Every one of his final attempts has failed. Lucien's expression remained calm, silver crescent eyes glinting in the office light. It was never about revenge or pride. It was about clarity, strategy, foresight, and understanding the nature of influence. That is how the Cross family endures. Vivian Hale, witnessing the collapse of Damien's final gambit, felt the weight of reality pressing against her carefully maintained pride. She had believed Lucien powerless, dependent on luck or circumstance, but every move had revealed the truth. He was precise, intelligent, and unyielding. Her hands trembled slightly as she gazed at the glowing skyline. The realization struck her fully. She had misjudged him. Even so, pride still held her back from direct acknowledgement. It's not possible," she whispered, her voice barely audible. He's stronger than I imagined." The first cracks in her arrogance were visible, though still resisted. In the quiet aftermath, Lucien convened his inner circle. The city's financial stability had returned, his partner's loyalty reinforced, and Damien's schemes laid bare for all to see. Adrian leaned close, voice low. "They've all seen it now. Your authority, your foresight, it's undeniable." Lucien's gaze shifted to the horizon. Recognition is irrelevant. Legacy is not about applause. It is about endurance, preparation, and the ability to rise unshaken through every test. The Cross tradition is clear. Strength is proven in the world, not whispered in admiration. That evening, Vivian Hale faced a private moment of truth. Alone in her office, she reflected on every decision, every slight, every act of dismissal toward Lucien. For the first time, she admitted internally what her pride would not allow her to speak aloud. She had underestimated him. Every insult, every disregard, every belief that he was beneath her had been wrong. Regret settled uncomfortably in her chest. Damien Voss, forced to retreat and reassess his position, realized his final gambit had failed. Lucien had not only countered every attack, but had done so with elegance and precision. The heir of the Cross family had proven his mastery, and there was no room left for deception or manipulation. In the solitude of Cross Tower, Lucien touched the black onyx crescent earring, a symbol of his journey from the quiet analyst dismissed by many to the unshakable heir of a legacy forged in trials. Every challenge, every betrayal, every storm had strengthened him. Vivian's doubts and Damien's desperation were now irrelevant. He had passed every test, tempered in fire, and had emerged unbroken. As night fell over the city, the skyline shimmered with quiet grandeur. Lucien stood at the window, eyes reflecting distant lights, the black onyx crescent catching the glow. Adrian joined him silently, respect and admiration unspoken but palpable. Lucien spoke finally, his voice calm, unwavering. The storm has passed. The path ahead remains, but every obstacle is now within measure. Legacy is proven in endurance, and endurance has no substitute. Vivian Hale, watching from her own tower, understood the truth she had resisted for so long. Pride and ambition had blinded her, but the lessons were undeniable. Lucien Cross, once underestimated, had become unshakable, untouchable, and destined to claim the legacy of his family. Her regret was complete, though silent, and she would carry it as a reminder of the cost of arrogance. And in that moment, the city seemed to exhale. The Cross heir poised not for revenge, nor for validation, but for the future he had earned, calm and composed. His black onyx crescent, a quiet emblem of trials survived, mastery achieved, and legacy secured.
Thank you for sharing this chapter with us at Velvet Chapters Brew. Comment, like, and subscribe to see where the next page takes us.